Hi, it's Nick Lagos here from Core Physio and Pilates Studios, and today we're going to have a look at the third session in our series on foam roller exercises to mobilise the soft tissues of your body. And we're looking today at the lower leg, so we're going to look at the calf and the foot. Okay, so let's have a little look. So we've got Amber here already waiting for us, and we're going to be mobilising to start off your calf muscles. So it's just a slow movement, moving up and down, and you can see she's got her hips off the ground. So you're trying to put a bit of pressure on the calf muscle, and you don't want to be walking your hands up and down. You just want to be moving your hips in and out in small little areas, and then moving your hands up and down. It's a lot of pressure on your wrist, this exercise. So if you've got any issue with your wrist, or any issue with even in your shoulder, elbow, this might not be the right thing for you, and I'd actually talk to your physio about it and actually make sure that you're doing it right, or if there might be another way for you to do it. This way, when we're doing it in this way, you're putting a lot of your body weight onto your muscle, but it is a really big, quite muscular area, your calf, and so you want to be able to get in quite deeply there. If you find a sore spot, you can just hold that pressure on there, and if it's an active trigger point, the pain should dissipate over 30 seconds. If that's not happening, then you might want to just move off that area and move on to another area. You can move your feet in and out, so by turning your feet out, you're sort of working on the outer part of your calf muscle, and obviously by turning your feet in, you're working on the inner part of your calf muscle. And you can come all the way up, kind of working all the way through to your Achilles tendon here. Just want to be a bit careful behind your ankle joint. Great, so that's kind of working on your calf muscle, and you can actually spend a fair bit of time on that because it is it's quite a lot of muscle, and it's a muscle that's working all the time that we're standing and moving around. So it is a great area to kind of work on. Alright, so now let's have a look at the foot. We'll stand up. So we'll get Amber to put her foot on the foam roller, and you need to put a fair bit of pressure on the foam roller to kind of get a mobilisation of the foot. So you should see the foot sort of moving over the foam roller, and again, slow, steady movement. If you feel a tender area, or if you feel a tight area too, because they're working a bit on the joints of the foot as well when you do this sort of exercise, then you can hold that pressure. Obviously, the more weight you put on the foam roller, the more mobilisation and stretching you're going to get. But you don't want to be standing on it with one foot, because that really turns it more into a balance exercise rather than a mobilisation. The other nice way to mobilise is using a spiky ball, which we have done a video on spiky balls before, but I thought I'd just show you that because it's a nicer way to actually get more into the muscles and in between the joints. You can use a smaller spiky ball with than this, which will mean that you get sort of into the finer small points, but this spiky ball is a nice place to start. The curve is obviously more acute than the foam roller, so you're getting a better mobilisation. So let's have a little look at that. So we'll move the foam roller around the way and just put Amber's foot on the spiky ball. So you can see just slow, steady movements over the ball again, and you can see because of the arc of the ball, the sort of pitch, she's getting a much more stronger mobilisation of the foot. Again, the more weight you put on the ball, the more mobilisation you're going to get. So to start off, you might not put too much weight on, and then as you're feeling more comfortable and your tissues are getting more used to that sort of massage, you can actually do more. If you find a tender spot, again, you can stop and hold it, but if you did have a really pinpointed sore area, be a bit careful about really putting a lot of pressure on that. And again, I think that might be worth, if you've got a really specific point of pain, talking to a physio about it, especially if it's on your heel or on any of the bony areas. Great. So that's our video today on mobilising the soft tissues in your calf and foot using the foam roller and the spiky ball. We'll do some more videos on foam roller mobilisations for the upper trunk, so look out for those. But for now, thanks for your time.